Hello. Good morning. Good morning, sir. This is Mr. Xavier, Pastor Xavier from Ghana. How are you? Good, good, Julius. This is Leader Xavier. Thank God. Daybreak.
Okay. Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first day of the launch of the next 90 days in the Royalq opportunity. It's going to be phenomenal. It is going to be the next move for our business. It's going to be amazing. It's called Daily Trades. Daily earnings. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Have you been using the Royalq application and you feel it has not been giving you to your expectations? Have you been here for some time and you feel you are not contented with the results because maybe there are certain few things you don't understand how they are working out? Today, invite everybody, because we are having a pre-launch of our 90 days, and our first cycle of our 90 days, ladies and gentlemen, is daily trades, daily earnings. All right, so I'll be breaking a step-by-step process. I'll be breaking a step-by-step process on how you can have daily trades, daily earnings, ladies and gentlemen, with the Royalq applications. So I'll be starting in the next, I think, 3 minutes. Let us invite and make some numbers. I'll be starting right away. So as you wait, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Julius. Okay, I've been in Royalq for the last 6 months. I've learned so many lessons. I've been able to analyze so many things, and I believe for the last 6 months, we cannot keep doing the same things the same way. My friend Jim Rohn says, stupid is a human being who does the same thing the same way and expects different results, right? So you should always be ready to sit down, strategize, sit down, analyze, sit down, categorize, right? To be able to have different results. You know, the reason why I think that, ladies and gentlemen, is because we have now tested, we have now proven, we have now seen that Royalq is an integral opportunity, or it is an opportunity that once you give it your time, once you understand how it works, once you learn how it works, you can consistently keep making money. All right. And so we have designed a very nice program. And this nice program is going to be looking at a strategy or looking at a strategy. Our strategy is going to be broken into 2 cycles. Our first cycle, ladies and gentlemen, will be looking at trading, how you're going to maximize your trading profits on a daily basis. That's 1. 2, we are going to be looking at the affiliate program, how you're going to be able to maximize the affiliate program 110%. And so because of that, ladies and gentlemen, we came up with the 90 days project, and this 90 days project, ladies and gentlemen, will be launched exactly on the 1st of Jan 2021. But before we go into the 1st of Jan 2021, ladies and gentlemen, we have designed the first session. And the first session we are starting today is going to be giving you a trading strategy. It's going to be giving you or teaching you how you're going to apply a better trading strategy to ensure consistent results. Our trading strategy, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be dependently on certain percentages. 1, our trading strategy is going to look at the long-term best business where you will consistently keep trading. We are also going to look at, ladies and gentlemen, the daily trades, daily earning strategy, and also the manual replenishment. So today, which is a Tuesday, right? We are going to be here on the 22nd today, on the 23rd, which will be tomorrow, on the 24th, and we shall have a break on the 25th and on the 26th. We shall return on the 27th, on the 28th, on the 29th, and on the 30th. And we shall have a break of the 31st, and we shall return on the 1st, when we shall be kicking off the 90 days program. And for those on the 90 days WhatsApp group, don't forget, we shall be doing a Zoom call where we are going to be breaking down everything for you, process by process. All right. Okay, without taking any delays, gentlemen, allow me start the session right now on the approach to the market. All right. For the last 6 months of being in this opportunity, there are certain things we have been able as a team to analyze, and I'll start from there. I'll start from that aspect, then take you to the approach. One, so many of the people that we have into our teams are trading with little capital. What do you mean, Julius, by little capital? A few of you on this platform are trading with more than $2,500. Most of the people on this platform, let me see some hands up. If you are trading with less than $2,500, right? I can understand if I'm speaking to the right people. Trading with less than $2,500 US, trading below. If someone is here and you are trading below $2,500, feel free. You are not going to say how much you are trading with. Let me see some hands up. You are trading with below $2,500, meaning you are trading with little capital, right? I believe the majority. If that's where you belong, let me see your hands up. Let me see some hands up. You are trading with less than $2,500, right? If you are in the house, you are trading with less than $2,500. If you are trading with less than $2,500, you are trading with less capital. And that has been the majority of the people. I saw already 12 hands in the house. The 12 hands represent the many. Most of the people are trading with less than $2,500, all right? Now, two, if you are trading with that little capital, you are into a floating loss for a very long period of time, right? You are seated in a floating loss for a very long period of time. The answer is simple. Because of little capital, we synchronize strategies that have longer margin calls that cater so much for the buying in the deep. Yet, the people we are dealing with need money per day. So they develop the impatience, although we need patience in the market. So that has been a very big challenge, that so many of our leaders are having a floating loss that has taken so many long time. So many people, once they get into the opportunity, yes, it's true, we don't tell you about the floating loss of the market. Yes, it's true, we don't tell you when you get started in the business that the market will go down, the market will go up, although we thought that you understand that most of the time the market will be down and sometimes the market will rarely have an upward movement. So with that, most of the people are into long-term floating loss, all right? Now, the other analysis is that so many people have failed to develop the confidence because they would love to have their members, their family members, their friends, their relatives into the opportunity, but they fear. They fear to invite them to the opportunity because they say, hey, they will come into floating loss of 40%. My friend will come into floating loss of 30%. I'm not making profits per day. I don't want to share the business. I'm not making money from the robot. I fear to share the opportunity. And that has been a very, very, very big challenge. The other big challenge is the failure for the people to see their USDT increase. Hey, I'm trading, but every day my USDT balance is going down. They keep on crying on the platform. Hey, my USDT. People want to see the money remain in their USDT account. So in the Dell Trades Dell earning strategy, it is a strategy that's going to look at all those challenges solved, all those challenges put to an end, all those challenges making sure that yes, it is true. You trade one day, you make profits in one day, receive your profits at the end of the day, and start over again the next day. And if it's that you love, let me see some love hearts in the house. So my friend tells me this. I want to repeat it. Stupid is a person who does the same thing over and over and over and expects different results. So we need to change approach to the business to have different results, right? And so I'll be breaking down a step-by-step process tonight to make sure that within these last around 8 to 10 days that close the year, we are going to impact you with the skills. We are going to impact you with ways you can be able to jingle with the market. We are going to be giving you different strategies on how you can jingle with the market and make sure you are a winner. All right. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to read you the strategy right away. Make sure your friend, you have a notebook where you are. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you have where to write. Make sure you are listening very closely. Okay. Now, when we started Royalq, ladies and gentlemen, we were risking all our capital, right? We have been risking all our capital for the times we have been in Royalq. It has been one of the great mistakes we have done. I think I, as a leader, and most of the people all over the platform, we have been risking all our capital. We have been putting all our capital into the trades. We have been risking our capital and we don't know how to handle. Now, with this new approach, there are 4 major things we are going to look at. I hope you are listening very closely. 1, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be looking at daily signals. All right, Julius, what do you mean by daily signals? Coins that will be trading short term, close the trade. All right, what do you mean by daily signals? These are coins that we are going to be trading daily, short term. All right, short term trades that happen in a single day, close them up, and you make your profit in USDT. All right. I don't know whether you are listening to me. That's the first strategy. 2, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be looking at personal trades. All right. You're going to be looking at personal trades. Julius, what do you mean by personal trades? Personal trades are single trades limited. So these are trades you're going to be doing on a personal basis. So we are going to teach you how to select coins yourself. All right. We are looking at empowering you, how to select your coins yourself. 3, we are going to be looking at manual replenishment. All right, Julius, what do you mean by manual replenishment? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be using a strategy on a personal level, everybody, for these 8 days into the festive season. We are going to be giving you a strategy on how we are going to counteract the market, all right? We are going to look at a strategy on how to counteract the market. If you set a trade and the market goes against your favor, you do manual replenishment. You put the remaining capital, or what you call the reserve currency or the reserve money, into the trades to close this coin, then get back your money into USDT. It's also going to be one of our next moves. So money management is going to be very important into our new strategy of approach to the market. We are going to learn how we are going to manage our funds. That's going to be one of our moves. We are not going to invest our capital into the trades, all right? But then we are not going to decide for you. I need to make this very clear. We are not going to decide for you. We are going to give you the knowledge. We are going to show you what you are supposed to do. But then remember, it's only the action takers that are the money makers. If you listen to the information and leave the information on this platform, I bet you'll keep crying. I bet you'll keep crying. It means this time around, ladies and gentlemen, we are changing the approach to the market. We are going to look at better ways, but we need you to put in action. We need you to put what we are going to teach you in action. It's going to be much more practical. So we advise you to get out of relaxed mode and get into real business. Get hands-on. This time around, for the 90 days that we are going to be running, it's going to be hands-on, hands-on, hands-on. There's not these issues. We have done auto trades for a very long time, all right? Auto trades have been there, leading to too much floating loss. Now we are changing approach to the business to hands-on. Julius, is true. I bought my boat, and I want my boat to trade for me. I don't want to do anything with the boat. Wake up. The world is changing. You need to move with a changing world. Yes, it's true, you have the boat, but now we need some hands-on to ensure results. I should tell my friends, you have a washing machine, but if you just get your clothes and put them in a washing machine and don't press any button, the washing machine doesn't perform very well. Even when it's washing, you need to check it up. And that's the approach. You need to check up your washing machine to see how it's performing. This issue of lazy man scenario, this issue, I mind less. You need to mind where you invest your money, all right? I should tell my friends, when you invest money, you need to follow your money. Who of you opens up a pharmacy and says, I have cameras on my pharmacy. I never check, everything works the other way. I have computers, everything they put in, my friend, the day you stop watching where you have invested your money, the day you earn less. Now, tonight and today, for the very first time, for the 90 days we are going to run, we are going to make sure you become a hands-on. We want to make you an expert in robotic trading. This time around, we don't want to make you a follower. We want to empower you to an extent that you go outside there and empower others to be experts in robotic trading. In this move of the 90 days, we want to ensure that the 4 things I've talked about are part of your scenario. I want to remind you, 1, we are going to do daily signals. I'm repeating for the last time, then I go practical, right? We are going to do daily signals, meaning daily trades, daily earnings, all right? Daily trades, daily earnings. It's going to be one of our approaches. Why? If you have $100 and you go in for a sync strategy, and this sync strategy sits in a floating loss for a very long time, you keep on waiting and watching and waiting and watching without results, which is killing the momentum of our business. Yet, there is a lot of money in the business. Yet, it's true. Those that are experts in crypto usually tell me, Julius, crypto is about waiting. But I have a different mindset about when I do my things. I believe every idea was started by somebody. And because every idea was started by somebody, we can always start an idea if we have been watching it and analyzing how this thing works. Simple. We have tested. I tested it for now 3 days, and I don't need any other expert. I don't need another expert but to give it away to you tonight. All right. So daily signal is going to be one of 2. Manual replenishment is going to be one of our tactics to attack the market. When the market goes against our favor, we have a reserve currency, and this reserve currency will counteract the market, and yet at the end of the day, we shall be able to close trades. Okay. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that simple introduction, allow me right away go into the Royalq application. I'm going to right away go through the Royalq application, and I'm going to start a step-by-step process. All right. I'm going to move a little bit slow. I'm going to be a little bit slow. It doesn't matter how long you have been in the business. I'm going to move a little bit slow. I'm going to be pressing button per button. I'm going to be explaining button per button. Please make sure you listen, because it is hands-on business. And as we speak, as you are listening, open your Royalq application, all right? It doesn't matter whether you watch my screen, but open your Royalq application. It's hands-on business. Don't just listen to me. As you are listening to me, go to your phone, ladies and gentlemen, open your Royalq application. It's hands-on business. It's hands-on business. No watches this time round. No play-ups this time round. No watches, no seers, no those that are just waiting. It is hands-on business. Please open your Royalq app right away. So as I share my screen right now, I expect you to be on your phone also with your Royalq app. All right. Here we come. Okay, I'll be opening this Royalq and joining with another device in the next few minutes to ensure that I give an understanding. All right. One, I'm going to be fast for the usual things we have been talking about, and I'm going to make sure I run very fast for the usual things. One, make sure, ladies and gentlemen, your profession edition is on. All right. Go to your Royalq, tap on home, open profession edition. Open profession edition. What do you do? If it is off, switch it on. And when you switch it on, it brings several questions. Please, when it brings several questions, make sure here there are certain circles decide at the end of the questions. Tick any. The green one is the right one. After ticking all, only the green ones. So tick any. It brings red, choose green. It brings red, choose green. Brings red, choose green. Brings red, choose green. Bring red, choose green. Make sure your professional edition is on. I hope that is answered. Right. From there, ladies and gentlemen, I will go to Security Center. From there, I'll go to Security Center. I'll be very, very fast. I'll go to Security Center. And this is to ensure that you create security of your account. But before you create security of your account, make sure you have the latest version of the app. Okay, the latest version. So if not, please update your version. Have I been logged out? Okay. Make sure you have the latest version. I think I need to sort that out. I think not now, later. I think it's the challenge with my Google Play Store. So make sure you have the latest version, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you have the latest version. I will not go into that. It seems it has issues with my Google Play Store, but I think I'll be able to handle that. So make sure you have the latest version. Now, next. I'm not going to API binding. I expect everybody, you have an idea about Binance API binding, Hobby, and Coinbase Pro, which we are still moving very slowly, but I hope with time we shall be picking it up. Then we have the revenue details where you can see your profits. I will not focus so much on that. I want to go to the gist of the day. Now, the reason why I talk about revenue is where you see your profits, all right? Whenever the robot trades, it puts your profits as the revenue details. It is just a bank statement, all right? It is just a bank statement, meaning your profits remain in your Binance account, right? Then I'll go to the reward details. I'll go to the reward details. The reward details are the profits that come from your network. So if you want to check the rewards you are making from your network, you check on your reward details, which is divided into the activation bonus that comes from people that have activated in your team, which goes to the direct quantification, which are profits that coming from the people you directly introduce to the business and are trading, which also goes to the team quantification, right? Remember, in the ranking system of Royalq, you only keep on earning the direct quantification as long as you are not a V2. You start earning from the team when you get V2 and above. That I keep it aside. Next is the asset. The asset, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the robot picks the fuel, but at the same time, this is where the profits that come from your network are deposited. So the profits that come from your trades go to your Binance, Hobby, or Coinbase, and the profits from your network come at the asset, right? That I've also answered. Then we have the invite a friend, where you can copy the link. I'm running faster in the normal things. Then we have the quantitative. The quantitative provides tutorial videos that explain how the Royalq application works. Then we have the user guide, which explains Coinbase API binding, and so many other features that you need to know from your user guide. When we tap on more, we have the member center ranking, which explains from V1 to V6, all right? Which explains from V1 to V6, all right? Which explains from V1 to V6, all right? Then we have the chart ranking, which talks about the copy traders, traders that are trading, and we can copy their strategy, all right? Then he talks about the circle owner. The circle owner, Royalq will always look at your cumulative profits, and you can always be a copy trader if you qualify, right? Then we have the sync strategy. The sync strategy is the area where we see the coins that someone is trading, either with Binance, Hobby, or Coinbase, right? Then we have my counselor, and this is usually your sponsor, the person who brought you into this opportunity. So you can be able to chat with them at the counselor. Okay. Now, having explained that little tutorial, I want now to go into the second version of our session today. And this second version of our session today is what we call money management, all right? The second session I want to handle is money management. How are you going to be able to manage your funds to ensure consistent results? It's called money management, all right? Before, ladies and gentlemen, let me now come back to the video to express my point, and I'm going to allow questions in between. What do I mean by money management? When we started the business, I personally, we have been investing all our funds into the trades. And when the market goes against our favor, we have nothing to do but to wait forever. When the market goes against our favor, we have to wait forever. Now, money management is key. Why, Julius? You need to ask yourself, how much of my funds I have, I want to put into trades? How much of my money? If I have $100, all right, do I need to put all my $100 into the market? The answer is no. Why? Because the market is not controlled by us. We don't control the market. The market doesn't favor anyone. It doesn't respect your degree, your diploma, or it doesn't respect whether you're a prince or a queen. It doesn't respect anyone. So nobody controls the market. So money management is key. How much of your funds you want to put into the trades? That's a big question. Now, first and foremost, I will go with people with big capital. If someone has a $1,000, I want to encourage you to go in 10%. 10%. Now, someone says, Julius, I have $100. Now, things change. Things vary with capital. Now, someone with $100 cannot say, I want to invest in $10 only. Not at all. Okay? That's why I'm going to go into the second stage. Now, the first thing is money management. You need to manage your money. Now, there are three types of money management we are going to look at, depending on your personal decision. Hey, what's up? Am I still on this Zoom? Okay, let me first stop sharing. I was worried. Okay, I'm back. Right. Okay, now we are going to look at money management. Now, before I go into money management, there are two types of traders, all right? There are traders that I don't want to leave. We have good capital. And there are traders who have small. Now you're going to choose where I belong because I don't know your accounts, all right? Now I will start with this. If you have good capital, all right, I will advise you to go 30% of your capital to a copy trader. If you have good capital, I will tell you to go 30% of your capital with a copy trader, all right? Do 30% for personal trading. And that's where I'm going to focus so much today, where we call it daily trades, daily earnings, 30% for personal trading, meaning you remain with 40%, ladies and gentlemen, for the manual replenishment. 40%, let me first block these messages. They're trying to distract me. I want to repeat, 30% for copy trader, 30% for personal trades, 40% for manual replenishment. And that's going to be the simple formula. Julius, why do you still talk about a copy trader? The answer is simple. Although I'm going to be talking about daily trades, if someone has good capital, I want them also to enjoy the purchase in the dips, right? I want them to enjoy the purchase in the dips. So look at your capital and manage your capital. Manage your capital, 30% of your capital, let it be used by a copy trader. 30% of your capital, let it go in for the personal trades that I'm going to talk about. And 40%, let it remain in the manual replenishment. That's 100% of your capital. Now, if you have little capital, don't get scared, right? You have tried to divide your $100, your $200. You have tried to do some divisions as I'm speaking, and you see you are remained with nothing, all right? You can divide in 30 into another 30 and leave 40%. Now, for you, we are having a different approach. And this approach, ladies and gentlemen, is the signal approach, right? And that's where I want to focus right now. Today, I was supposed to do two Zooms, but the signal was released long time. Okay, now, Julius, what do you mean by the signal approach? Allow me to join with another device so that I could contemplate and break down this very, very well, all right? Just a minute. If you have little capital, right? Because we are looking at momentum, all right? And since we are looking at momentum, we want to ensure that no matter what capital you have the potential to make profits per day. Someone was telling me, Julius, your approach is not good. I've been here for 6 months, right? And since I've been here for 6 months, I am an evidence of my experience. Just a minute. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll be sharing another screen and speaking from another device. All right. So that I could describe what I'm talking about very, very well. Now, one short signal-based business is what I want to talk about and how you can personally set this and keep winning, all right? I'll be talking about one short signal and how to keep winning. Okay, if you have little capital, I'm one of the people that have been into the floating loss for a very long period of time, all right? And I was patiently patiently waiting to see how I could come back. If you look at my trades that I'm sharing right now to my screen, ladies and gentlemen, you'll find out that I stopped to trade, okay, on, if you look at this very well, you see that I last traded, now this is what people call trading, the swing of profits, okay? I last saw profits on the 5th of December 2021, and I spent 5 days, and I saw profits again on the 15th, 2021, and I saw profits again on the 16th. You see, I have seen profits again on the 21st and 22nd. Now, we are building an approach of consistent results, no matter how little these results are. I know a certain leader told me, Julius, your approach may not be 100% good. Yes, but I've been here for 6 months. That's why I'm changing my approach. I believe everything started with an idea. Now, the approach that I want to talk about is signal-based approach. Julius, what do you mean by signal-based approach? All right. Every single day, I want to share, okay, little bit. I think I'm there. Okay. All right. Now, every single day, there is a release, right, of signals, right? And these signals are basically signals for trade, ladies and gentlemen, so that people could make profits at the end of the day. Now, the amount of profits you will make, one, will be dependently also about the capital you want to put in. Now, it means you will divide your capital according to what you have. Now, for example, if this is a signal, right? If that is the signal, I open my quantitative, right? I've already talked about making sure that you have professional, you have general, right? You have professional, you have general, right? Make sure you are there, right? If you are there, then what's the name of the coin? The name of the coin is Solana, right? Solana. It's not in, it's there, let me see. Solana. Here we are with Solana, right? And this says, start the trade at 185.24. If you look at the current price, right, 0.49. It means I'm late, right? But I'm going to share. I'm late for this signal. I hope I'm clear. It was released at 10:06, 10 a.m., right? That's usually the release time. But now I've come to check when it has gone. Meaning, the challenge with this approach, ladies and gentlemen, you expect the signal in the morning and do it at the time it has been given to you. It's not something that is going to be there waiting for you. So you put in the signal, the time the signal has been delivered to you. If you don't be fast, right? If you don't be fast and the signal goes like this one has gone, then it means you are out of business. Now let me look at the second one. The second one is CRV stroke USDT. Let me first go back. So I put here capital CRV. Okay, it seems it is here. CRV. CRV. Okay, this is CRV. Now CRV, they told me to enter the market. To enter the market, right? Tomorrow we shall be talking about how you can also analyze the market. Okay, to enter the market at 4.9299, right? So if I check back here, it is 4.929. Now this one is 4.994, right? Okay, now let us look at how you can set the signal. all right, how you can set the signal. Now, I said if you have good capital, do a copy trade at 30%. 30% should go in for daily trades, daily earnings. They are short trades in a day. And these short trades in a day are aimed to enable you make some little profit. What do they do, these short trades? It is buy, sell out of the market. Buy, sell out of the market. I want to give an example before I continue to give someone what I'm talking about. For example, yesterday, I traded a coin, right, known as Matic, okay? Yesterday, I traded a coin known as Matic, all right? I entered the market at 11:00 a.m. East Africa Standard Time, and I purchased Matic. There was a new buy, new buy, new buy. That was Matic. New buy, new buy. That was Matic, right? Okay. Then it started to sell. It sold the first time. Julius, why do you talk about the first time? I want you to note this here before I continue. This was Matic. I was told that if Matic sells 5 times, I should end the trade. So I didn't have the time, but let me see. This is 1. There was a new sell that is 2 on the notification. There was another sell that is 3, right? There was another sell that is 4, right? There was another sell. So, but when it sold 4 times, when it sold, I remember it sold 4 times, I put this coin in 1 shot. When it sold 4 times, I put it in 1 shot. And when it sold the last time, it went off. So it is that type of trade I'm talking about. Sell once, get out of the market. Sell once, get out of the market, all right? Okay, now let me break it now back step by step, right? So you tap on quantitative, right? You look for the coin. Let us do CRV, okay? CRV. Now, I need to make this clear. This is 80%. Julius, what do you mean by 80%? It's not 100%, but it is 80%. When I said it's 80%, ladies and gentlemen, I mean the probability of you making profit is 80%. Now, because it is 80%, you need to have entered the market at the right time. So what do? You tap on the trade settings. Now, listen clearly. It is called copy and paste. It says, take profit is 1.3%, and I'm going to be defining it step by step. Now, the take profit, the whole, so I'm going to define this where it states whole position take profit. Now, what do we mean by whole position take profit? If my first buy-in amount is 10, first buy-in amount, I mean when I enter the market with $10, that's what I mean. So it means according to the money I have, according to the capital I want to use, I will decide how much money I want to use to enter this short trade. I said 30% if you have big capital. So if I have, right, if I have $1,000 capital, I will say, what is 30% of this? So 30 over 100 times 1,000, 2 go 2. So I'll use $300. This is the money I want to use, all right? So I understand my capital. We are dealing with money management, which was my first session I talked about. So if I know how much I want to use, I will determine my first buy-in amount. Hello, I hope I'm clear. Now, look, what is whole position take profit ratio? The whole position take profit ratio is the minimum by percentage that you want the robot to make for you, not the maximum. The minimum by percentage. Julius, what do you mean by minimum by percentage? I mean, if the market goes beyond 1.3, the robot will leave the market to keep going. But if the market doesn't go above 1.3, the robot will not take off profit. Now, Julius, why is it important? Let me now come to a video to explain this by video so that someone could, oh, okay. Because someone could listen to me and understand what I'm talking about. Now, I want to analyze this by the market, okay? The market has a tendency of providing a consistent profit of 1%. I want to repeat. The crypto market space has a repeated consistency of providing 1%. I need to repeat. The crypto market space has a repeated consistency of providing profit of 1%. 1% profit is a guarantee. I need to repeat this. 1% profit is a guarantee in the crypto market space. Julius, I've been here for 6 months. Ladies and gentlemen, 1% is a guarantee. That's why on these settings here, okay, on these settings here, okay, on these settings here, we are looking at making a profit of 1% minimum. Okay, let me look at this. Let me come back here. Right, look now. The whole position take profit. If the market starts moving up and goes up by 1.3%, then it tries to go down, which we call callback. Okay, your child is going to school, then you call them back. It means they return. The market has gone by 1.3%. It tries to go down by 0.3. This is, and it's on the settings. This one here, by 0. Meaning we have a guarantee of 1% profit. Now, if we look at this setting that they gave us, I said it is a copy paste. 1.3%. Okay. Now let us go to the next one, which says the first buy-in amount, which is 10, okay? The margin call limits, which are 7. What are margin calls? Margin calls are the number of times the robot is going to buy. The number of times the robot is going to buy. How many? 7. Have they given us 7? Yes, 7, right. Now, how is the robot going to buy? That's the major question. How is the robot going to buy? Okay, if we look at how it's going to buy, is what you call the margin call configurations. Now, if you look at the margin call configurations down here, it says the first call. What is the first call? The first call for the robot to buy. The first call for the robot to buy, it says 0. When the market goes down by 0.2. Now, before I continue, ladies and gentlemen, before I continue, I needed to also explain this on a video. I need to explain this on a video before I continue. Now, the robot doesn't sell. Please listen to me very well. The robot doesn't sell before it finishes the first 4 margin calls. Now, what are we doing? We are trying to set the bot to buy faster, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2 faster to get away from the first 4 margin calls, okay? If that has been answered and corrected and understood, now let me continue. Okay, now I go back here. So here, that's why 0.2, okay, I can, now this is, you put the signal as it has been given to you, period. Then it says, the first call, let the bot buy 2 times, okay? 2 times. So it says 2 times here. How many times? 2 times, 3, 4 times, all right? Okay, it is saying buy 2 times here. Meaning, if my capital That should be your focus. If my capital is $100, all right, how much of this money do I want to invest? Remember, the robot will buy the first 4 times. Meaning you need around, if this is 10, you want it to buy more. So if the first buying amount was 10, the robot buys more, meaning times 2 this, which is 20. Also, this is 20, this is 20, this is 20, meaning 20, 40, 60. It's already you have $80. So the robot will buy $80 will be off if you are to follow the strategy. Now, the other times is 1. So 1, which means this is $10, that is 90. This is $10, that is 100. This is $10, that is 110, plus the first entry $10. Okay. So if I look for other buy-in callbacks, this one is going to 1.5. I'm going to explain this. According to this is 1.5. So here you just copy and paste. Now, from the 5th call to the 7th call, usually the robot is usually in the selling mode. But if it doesn't sell, it will be able to purchase all these, all right? But then let me first confirm this. So I've finished the amount of first buy. Please don't switch on the open double if you don't have good capital, meaning you'll be doubling every purchase. This 7 times 1.3%, okay? The margin call configuration is also done, all right? I've configured. Now let us go back to the setting. It says buy-in callback should be 0.1, okay? So you come here, buy-in callback. Okay. 0.1, okay. Now, it means, why do we make the buy-in callback 0.1? This is the trigger button, okay? We are trying to set the trigger button that will remind the bot to buy. Remember, the margin call drop for this setting is 0.1, right? Okay, it is 0.2, right? Now, if we want to remind our bot when to buy, the buying in callback, when the bot should be reminded to buy, cannot be equal to 0.2, or it cannot be 0.5 or greater than this, the first buy-in callback. So it should be less. That's why we put 0.1. All right, I hope that is answered. Then after doing this, we have the sub position take profit, okay, which I could configure, but I could also leave it. So buy in callback, okay. Now I tap on save. After I have saved, this strategy owner said it has what you call the submit mode real time, okay? Now we have what you call the strategy mode we want the bot to trade. Now there are 3 strategy modes. One is the whole warehouse mode. Now the whole warehouse mode only takes off profit if the cycle is complete. Now the submit mode real settlement is it can subsidiary keep on taking profit or do what we call a sub-sell. So I do this, then I confirm. Now, immediately I do this, all right? I've finished to set my bot. Now, I will not tap on trade. I will not tap on start trade because if you look at this signal, it was told me to start the trade, okay, at 4.929. But I am entering the market at this. It's already at 5. So the first buy-in price is what we are supposed to put in here, which is 4. 0.9 to 9. If I confirm this like I've done, ladies and gentlemen, and I start this trade, okay, for trial purposes. Let me do it for trial purposes, all right? And I start this trade, okay? If I do like I've done, ladies and gentlemen, okay, it seems I'm there is no USDT on that account, which has done a very good job for me. It means, ladies and gentlemen, the bot will start buying, but I've entered the market at the wrong time. So once you receive the signal, please enter the market at that time. And now what do you do next? Okay, what do you do next? So I'll be stopping that. What do you next? After you have started the trade, all right? After you have started the trade, right? After you have started the trade, you will always see, I'll use Matic for yesterday. You'll always see first new buy, new buy, new buy, new buy. But you needed to always check your notification, all right? Why do you check your notification? The sender of the coin said, let the bot do only 5 sales. Now, when you look at your notification and see, let me see Matic yesterday, 1 sale, all right? I've seen 1 sale of Matic. I say, okay, that's 1. Then it sends me, because the notifications come, like you receive messages on your phone. Then I'm able to see another sale of Matic. This, I think, was the last one. So I need to count the 5 sales. So when I put on the 4th sale, if I reach on the 4th sale, then I put this coin on 1 shot, okay? If I do 4 sales, I was told 5 sales. If I see 4 sales, I put this coin on 1 shot. Meaning, if it sells the 50th time, it puts all my profits and my capital in my USDT, and that's a done deal of the day. And I want to go into questions. I want to repeat, ladies and gentlemen. I want to repeat and answer you very well. I want to repeat, okay? And make it very clear for you. I want to repeat for the last time. After I have put into my trades, right? After I have put in my trades, okay? I've put in my trades. If I check my notification and I see 4 sales. I was told 5 sales. And I see 4 sales. 1, 2, 3, 4. I put my coin in 1 shot, cancel the margin call, then the robot will say, return everything back to my USDT. And I'm out of that coin. I don't know whether I need to repeat. Let me repeat. Let me repeat. Let me repeat. Now, the reason some people are telling me, Julius, your approach is not good. My friend, I've been here for 6 months. The approach is called daily trades, daily earnings. Simple. Daily trades, daily earnings. You trade around only 2 coins. Only. Maximum, they're around only 2. I'm not saying you leave your sync strategy. No, I'm not saying. If you have your 30% with a copy trader, you're enjoying the floating loss, well and good. You have good capital. But if you are here, you are trading with the very little capital and you are tired of the floating loss and you say, I better sleep with some $5 a day. Then I'm speaking to you. You say, waiting is very good. But like an African, like Julius, like me, if I get something per day, I'm good to go. I'm speaking to you. All right? And because I'm speaking to you, I'm talking about daily trades, daily earnings. So let me repeat. We are going to be throwing the signals to the group. Please, if you see the signal, go to the settings and do as instructed. It is 80%, not 100% guarantee. It is 80%. So sometimes if you don't enter at the right time and you have some little floating loss, so don't cry and say, Julius, mine is not selling. Check of signal. Receive signal, set trade, all right? At the end of the day, the coin will be out of your trades. Then next day, as you are doing the 30% with your copy trader, you also enjoying daily. All right, okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. Right, so let's look at this signal, Solana stroke USDT. Let me say, it was the signal for today, all right? And if it was the signal, so we are going to be using so much the Telegram group. Those who had Telegram, I'm very sorry. I'll return you so much on Telegram, and my answer is going to be simple. Why? It accommodates more people than the WhatsApp group. So instead of me throwing the signal the other side, I better throw the signal here. All right? So if you had Telegram, subscribe for a Telegram group called Team Eagles International, all right? Make sure we are going to make it much more live because we are going for 90 days. Let's do this. Let's get it done, all right? Okay, so let me now look at the signal. Okay, the signal says Solana stroke USDT. Remember I said, choose the amount of capital you want to invest. Don't put everything. Don't become emotional, right? So it says, let me come here to my Royalq. Okay. Since I started this, now I sleep with messages. You see, 2.9. I'm the evidence of the experience. I'm the circumstance of the results. So I'm speaking about something you can do. Okay, all right. Let's go. Come here on quantitative. Look for the coin. What is it? It's called Solana. Okay. If you don't sit on general, check professional. Then Solana. Okay. Tap on Solana. Okay. Tap on Solana. Right. Start the trade at 185.24. If I look at the coin, it is now 185.46. I need to repeat my statement that I said. I said 1% profit in crypto is guaranteed. 1% profit in crypto is guaranteed. Now, since it is guaranteed, the market can go high by 1%. So we are taking the first take profit is 1.3. So what do? We come here and tap on trade settings. Okay, trade settings, right? Then first buy in amount. We say 10, then you put it there. I switch off this. It should be on open. Then number of take profit. Is 1.3, all right? Then it says margin call limit, okay, 7, okay, from 19 to 7, okay. Buy in callback. I think I've explained this. When the robot, you want it to be reminded when to buy. 1.1, 0.1, okay. Then it says margin call configuration, 0.2 4 times, okay. Then I come here, I say, all right, what is this? 0.2, okay. Okay, 0.2, okay. 0.2, okay. 0.2, okay. Then we come here. Now, margin call drop is when the market tries to fall down by this percentage, the robot should buy these times, okay? Then I come here. This one says 2 times. Now, when I put 2, it means that's $20. I put $20, depending on amount of fast buy. If I put $50 as my amount of fast buy, times 2, this will be 100. This will be 100, which is $200, right? This will also be 100. Are we on the same page? This will be 100. 100, 200, 300, 400. I hope you are copying. So your first buying amount is the one that determines the multiples of buy. Okay, then I put in here 2%, then put here 2%. All right. Then the rest, I come down here, it is 1%, 1%. Then the margin, the fifth call, it is, they're saying 1.5, okay. 1.5, 1.5. Now, I may not do 1.5. I might reduce this a little bit. I might reduce this a little bit. Then after doing this, I confirm. So here, if he has not given the call back, I may do 0.3 so that I confirm my 1%, which I've said guarantee profit, because it's usually the target. Then I save. Then I come here on the strategy mode. I tap on submit mode real settlement. Then I tap start. Now, when you start the trades, all right, remember, Royalq gives what we call notifications. Some of you don't check your order messages, your notifications. Check your notifications. Look, according to this trade, it says, end trade at 5 cells. Okay, what do? I come here. I say, it has sold how many new cell? 1. Let me say this is a new cell 2. This is a new cell 3. This is a new cell 4. Then I come on this coin. Where are you? Hey, it is here. I come on this coin. Where are you, my coin? It was Solana. I come on this coin. I stop the margin calls and I tap on one shot. So I tap here, confirm, tap here, confirm. Meaning when it's going to sell the 50th time, it returns all my money to USDT and the coin gets out of the trade. Now, this is what happens. Learning is a process. If today you have not understood, I'll repeat tomorrow. If tomorrow you don't understand, I'll repeat the other day. Now, the challenge with these 90 days, I expect all people that are making profits, no matter how much profits, just a little. All right. So that's what you need to do per day. Yes, continue with your copy trader. Yes, but make sure you are enjoying profits per day. Don't be sleeping on this street market per day. Your $10, your $40, depending on your capital. If you have less than 100 and you don't have 120, reduce on the numbers of multiples where there was to put 1, 1, 1. Why? Because of your capital. Let me show that, and I call it a subject for today. Okay, look, I don't have, because if we do this, it's going to do 7 margin calls. The first one is 20, it is times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, which is already $80. And I have $50 and I want to trade. What do? I say, okay, we need 7. So meaning, okay, I will need around $70. So what do? Where there is 2, I'll do 1, I'll do 1, I'll do 1, I'll do 1, I'll do 7. Plus the 10 for the start, which will be around $80. So I also trade with that. So you can minimize according to your capital. If you say 7 are many, then you can do 6 calls, right? You can do 6 calls. But don't do 4, don't do 3, all right? So that it can buy, then sell on the 4th. When it sells the first time, then put in 1 shot, it sells on the 6th time, then you make profit. All your money returns in USDT. Question. How many questions will I handle? I hope 2 are enough. 2. There are 4, okay. Make sure you have been following, all right? Okay. If you have not understood, subscribe for the YouTube channel. If you have not understood, subscribe for the YouTube channel. Team Crypto Ambassador, Team Eagles International. Subscribe, okay? Let me try to show the YouTube channel. If you have not understood, subscribe for the YouTube channel. I'm not going to answer for questions for today. If you haven't understood, subscribe, okay? It is called, okay, the name of the YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, it is called Crypto Ambassador, Team Eagles International. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe, so that you can watch the video. Subscribe so that you can watch the video again and listen and contemplate and understand, so that when you receive the signal tomorrow, as you are trading with your copy trader 30%, you have good capital, you have daily earnings called daily trades, daily profits, daily trades, daily earnings. So we are soon launching our 90 days, so be part of this project, ensuring more people making money every single day. Having answered that, back to the questions. Let me start with Pikiri, all right? Am I the one not hearing you?
I hear me now.
Perfect, perfect. Let's go.
Yeah, my question is this. I would want to know the difference about the strategy mode.
You want to know what?
The difference of strategy mode, the wholesale mode, sub mode, and the sub-rate mode. I want the difference, because sometimes when I place my order and I do on my strategy, when I try to put on sub mode real time, it doesn't go to, and then I just leave like that. So I would want to know there's a difference, or even I can leave like that.
It doesn't do what?
It doesn't go to, it doesn't go on sub mode. Just leave.
Sometimes you are trying to change settings that are not yours. I don't know.
Yes, I do my own strategy, my own fit, on trading.
But why does the cheat go there? Okay, let me do a normal explanation from Royalq, because some people think there is a secret for information, right? Royalq feedback. Okay, now one trigger call price calculation, batch setting function. I just want to show you where the information is. That's usually what I love most. That me coming up with the information myself. Okay, the submit mode. Let me instructions. Okay, let us read together. I'll go slowly. So the sub warehouse, which was one of the instructions brought by Royalq. I'm going to explain this now using this tutorial. Instructions to use the sub warehouse. Instructions to use the sub warehouse. Royalq quantitative strategy new subware function. It was a new ad distributed position and take profit location. And 2, we had the sub position and the stop profit callback. Now, the sub storage description to understand. A new margin call limit exceeds 5 times to set the tank stop ratio. The user can set an interference ratio of a bin in accordance with the percentage of each decrease. Subcell does not calculate the fuel cost separately. The resulting revenue is directly reduced and the coin gradually pulled down, and the coin average price is gradually pulled up. I'm going to explain. When a certain range is repeatedly oscillating, the interval arbitrage and the interval arbitrage of the grid will bring the whole position directly to a floating loss, reestablishing the position, which is very applicable to the fluctuations. Now, the English is a little bit complicated, but let us go to the instructions, to illustration, so that I could bring out the understanding maybe. Switching strategy mode. Royalq supports whole warehouse mode, the previous mode. Now, the previous mode Royalq has was the one for the whole warehouse, the whole completion of the cycle. The cycle is a buy and is a sell. Now it will introduce what you call the submit mode and the submit mode real time when you tap on the strategy mode. So the strategy mode has 3 modes. Now, the margin call limit should be greater than 4 can set take position. Now, the robot doesn't sell before it finishes the first 4 margin calls. I hope that one I've answered now. Now, the percentage of total position stop profit is some middle. Come. Sorry for that. Okay, so let me continue. These 2 parameters are consistent with the previous take profit ratio. And the continuous, The 2 parameters are consistent with previous take profit ratio and profit callback and the whole position category of different positions. Now, if you look at the wholesale position profit, if this one is 1% and the callback is 0.1, now the configurations of replenishment and consistent the previous advanced, these are the margin calls. I'm just running very fast so that I could you could go back, read yourself, and I give you what I know about it. Now, the proposition of the sub warehouse, stop profit and callback. Now, the sub warehouse has what you call the distribution and the take profit location, which starts from the 5th. I don't know, I can't share twice, which starts from the 5th margin call or the 5th sub layer. So from the 5th, 6th, 7th, or let me try to, I don't know, because I don't want to go into so much of reading. Now, position changes. I don't want to go through this. I just want you to go and personally read. But what we mean is that the robot can do what we call a sub-cell. Okay, let me explain it. Someone says I explain at the end. Okay. Now, position changes, change in position amount. But now this has distracted. You know, I usually, when I'm sharing, I don't want to share a lot. When you share a lot, you confuse people. I don't know. My approach is not straight. I don't love sharing a lot. When I share a lot, I confuse the simple information that I usually want people to grasp it. Okay, now I will not explain into details of this, although I had started, because I might cause confusion. So But what I will say about the submit mode is a new setting. So, sir, if you want to get more details, I don't want to confuse the simple training I've done. So I will encourage you to go here on Royalq. Tap on the instruction to use the sub warehouse since you are trading by yourself and read. I will explain this in short few words and I stop sharing it because now I'm confusing my simple training. I don't want to live a life of confusing people. So I've canceled that sharing. So what I will encourage you to go and read by yourself. What submit mode means, it's the robot has the potential to sell before it completes the cycle. Before it completes the cycle is a buy and a sell. It can sell in between. If the market is going up by 1.3%, the robot can do a sub sell before it completes that. That's what I will share shortly. If you want to go into details, please go on Royalq feedback, read about the sub warehouse mode. That one, I'll leave it there. I don't want to confuse someone who wants to understand the basic today. I don't know whether I've been able to help you. Fikiri?
Yes, thank you, sir. I'm going.
Yeah, because I might confuse someone who's doing this for the very first time, right?
Thanks.
They don't need too much information, just simple understanding. Okay, yes, Faith? Seems not here. Yes? Yes, Faith?
Hello.
Yes.
Hear me?
Hear you.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Okay, please, the reason I raised my hand is because of the Telegram group. So can we get the link?
Yeah, I'm going to share it on all groups in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
You.
Yes, Emma? Leader Emma?
Julius, thank you very much for what you shared. My question is very simple. I want to locate the start trade on the Royalq. Where can I locate the start trade?
You want to do what?
I want to locate the start trade, assuming that the signal has been released. I didn't see where you located the start trade on the figure that was released. So please take that one from me.
You see my leader, Emma, look at this.
Okay.
When you tap on the coin, right?
Okay.
After you have put in the settings,
Okay.
Let me say it was Solana, right?
All right.
So after I've put in the settings, there is this thing start. You see it here.
Okay.
You just press it. Then the trade starts.
No. I mean where the figure you type in the figure, the amount you're using to trade.
What do you mean?
Okay. Sorry, let me.
If I want to use $100, what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
The amount is triggered by the margin calls. If you put 7, you
Okay.
understand? And the first buy-in amount was 10. You see? When you tap on the margin call configurations, you say the first buy should be ×2. Meaning if the first buy-in amount was 10 times 2, which is 20. You understand?
Yes.
So you look at this is 20, this is 40, this is 60, this is 80, right?
Yes.
Then this is 10, this is 10, this is 10, which is 10, this is 30 plus 80, which is 110, plus the first buy-in amount, which was 10. So the total is 120. You understand?
Oh, yes.
So if I have less, I can see my margin calls will be 6. You understand?
I do.
And here, instead of 2, I put 1. So I'll go for 60. You understand?
Yes.
Plus the 10, which is 70. You understand?
Oh, I do.
All right.
Sure. Thank you.
Any other question? I hope I have helped you. So Emma is okay. Now, Enoch. Enoch? Enoch is not here. Israel?
Don't tell me you disconnected me. Hello?
I'm hearing you.
I want to know that I can from one to another.
Your internet is very bad. Maybe as Enoch is sorting herself, because the internet is very bad. Yes, Israel? Sims is also not in the house. Did Adore spread?
Yes, good morning, my leader, and good morning, everyone on the platform. Thank you so much, my leader. I understand it perfectly. Thank you. I only want, though I came in late, but the little I got, I grasped it. I only want to ask where you were reading just now. Please, can you illustrate for me? So I will go and read it properly, please.
Tap on your
Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's it.
All right, let's go to Royalq. These questions are very many. I think I need to end this Zoom until tomorrow because I don't want to stay here for a very long time. Yes, Royalq? Okay, it seems this one is also not around. I'm moving very fast. Silver the transformer. Okay. Seems this one is also not here. Then we go to Ripson.
Hello.
Yes, Ripson.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Miley, I wanted to ask, since it's like you demonstrated for only people who are using
Yes,
the
morning, leader.
small capital.
Hello.
Silver, you are late. I will mute you.
Hello.
I'm now on Ripson. You unmuted very
Hey.
late. Let me finish with Ripson. Yes, Ripson.
Yes, Miley, I say you only demonstrated for people with small capital. So how about if I have enough trading capital, use GT. So I want to know the first buy. How much can I put for first buy?
Oh, I said if you have enough capital, right? Let me mute these others who are muted very late.
Yeah?
If you have enough capital, your approach is simple, right? You will do
Yes, sir.
30% a copy trader, then you will put 30% of your capital. Don't put all your capital in this one short scenario, right? Now, it depends on how much of your capital you want to put into this trade. You understand? If you want to put in, let me say, $500, you understand?
Yeah, and
You want to go in with this coin,
yes,
you have
sir.
received the signal and you want to do $500. Now, if you want to put your first buy-in amount to be $50, you understand?
Yes, sir.
So you'll say, if the market
Yes, sir.
falls down by 0.5, we said the robot buys twice, meaning to buy 50 times 2, which is 100, right? Then the next one will also be
Yes.
100. Then the next one will also be 100. Then the next one will be 100. You understand? That is already $400, all right? Then the
Yes.
last 3 are 1, which is 50 plus 50 plus 50, which is $150, right? Which is 400, which is 500. This is, yeah, which is $550. You understand?
Crystal clear, my lead.
So have you been able
Thank
to
you.
understand? So you calculate according to the margin calls and the first buying amount.
Yes.
Have you been able to understand?
Thank you, my lead. Yes,
All
I
right, thank
understood.
you. All right, sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to now to Silver.
Yes, well done, leader.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Okay. Now, yesterday we had talked of thinking strategy, not for the signal, and you had talked of talking about it today. I don't know if you can say anything about it.
I have been here for 6 months. You know, I want always to analyze. Okay. You want me to talk about how people could select coins, right?
Yes, selecting coins for a cycle that is going to keep trading. Like yesterday, we had talked of either using the odd or the volume, the 24 volume, because I wanted to know how can we help those people who are not in for signals, but we want to set for them not to have the floating loss.
It is hard. It's hard because you don't control the market. You don't control the market. When you select a coin, and you can't prevent floating loss. When you select a coin, when you want to sit on the cycle, you just need to be patient with the market. So if you want to do that on a personal level, I personally am not promoting it in my team now, but I would just allow you can promote it in your team. What you do, go on the hot coins, look at those that are trading with in red, right? I don't want to teach it because I don't want to confuse my team with the new strategy I want us to use, right? What I will encourage you is to go onto the hot, pick coins that are in red, right? They have a percentage change in red. Look at also coins that are trading via volume, the ones that are having good volume. So set a coin that is in red because it's buying low and selling high. That I'll leave it at that because my approach to the business is now different. I don't know if I've been able to help you. But my approach to the business is now different. That's why my sharing is different. But if you want to do that, I cannot state. Go to the hot coins, look at ones that are trading with a negative percentage. And
because what I was looking
one.
at. All right.
Yeah, choose one that has a negative percentage, pick it up, give it the first buying amount, set the percentage you want it to pick profit. Yeah, I'm not teaching it so much because my approach to the business now is different. But you can still do it. I have no problem with it personally. My new move is daily trades, daily profits. That's my new move. So, but you can still do that. I have no problem with it. And I've said if someone has huge capital, they do 30% a copy trader. I will talk about the 30% manual coin selection. If some are interested, I'll be doing some leaders meeting today, and I see then I will adjust accordingly. But right now, today, I don't want to confuse anyone with any other teaching today for the first time.
All right.
Okay. So let me go to
And
Richard.
the other thing, what do you? Okay.
All right, it's fine. You can ask, sir.
Okay. What I was saying now, like for our signals we are doing, what should be the recommended amount to put in there for somebody who's like having 500? Because like we are looking at 2 coins per day. So I do like 250 for each. Is it okay?
No. Don't invest in all your money. You know, when you want to invest money, I said it should be a maximum of 30% of your capital. If someone has good capital, you understand? The reason is simple. You don't need to put in all your money because the market is not in anybody's favor. You understand? That's put in mind. That's why I'm talking about 30%. The reason why someone with $120 who has very little capital can maximize because that's what they have. You understand? I don't know that you understand me. That's what they have. But if someone has a huge capital,
I do.
You can choose how much you want to invest in your capital. I don't want to recommend that if someone has this capital, you should put in like this. You understand? So I believe in someone who has huge capital to go 30% copy trader, 30% these personal trades that we are talking about, and remain with 40% for manual replenishment since the market doesn't favor anyone. So that they can continue making profit.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Thank you too. All right, as we come to the end for this morning session, okay. Why is not here? This one I think I've answered. Okay,
Hello?
this one. I don't know why
Yes.
is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Could you
around.
drop your question, sir?
Thank you, leader.
Thank you, too.
Is it possible to cancel the sync strategy?
Exactly. It is possible you can cancel it. And you cancel it, put your coins in one shot, cancel the margin calls, all right? Then be patient at the time when the bot will sell.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes,
Hello,
Richard.
my leader. Yeah. Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Morning,
Thank you,
sir.
my leader. Yeah, I want to make a follow-up to Leader Imai's question. Now, at the point when the time that the currency is supposed to trade, yes, we want, the question is, we want to know where we have to enter that particular time. The time comes with a price. So where do we enter that price?
Let me share. Let me share my screen, my dear. Thank you so much
So
for that
that we
brilliant
can do
question.
the stats. All right, thank you.
Okay, now, see this. Are you following my leader?
Yes, my leader, I'm following.
I will still use Solana, right?
No problem.
After I have set the tradings, all right?
Yes, my leader.
And I have saved, okay? When I scroll
Yes,
down
my
here,
leader.
there is past, present, buy in price. The amount that I want the robot to start buying. You see that?
Yes, please.
Because when you check this signal, it has that. It has start trade, all right? So I come and I put in this price, which is 185.24. All right?
Okay.
I confirm.
Yes, please.
And that is it. I hope it's okay. Then I tap start trade.
All right. Yes, it's answered.
Okay,
Please.
I think starting tomorrow, when they release the signal, I'll be here to show the step by step. Whenever there is the signal, then we shall always do a quick zoom, faster.
All right. Thank you, my
So
leader.
that I can
We are
show what
most
people
grateful.
could do immediately.
All right.
So
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
will
doing
help.
two
Yes, please.
zooms in a day. So immediately the signal is out, I also do another zoom until we finish these first 10 days that close there, around 10 or 8 days.
All right. All right. Thank you, my leader. We are
Thank
grateful.
you. All right.
All right.
Okay, yes, Eve. Yes, Eve. Hello. Okay, I don't know. This leader might not be here.
Hello, my leader. I'm on. I was trying to unmute. Oh, now I think I missed that point when you try to show us how we get the notifications, where you look up which coin you are going to trade, but those details I don't know how we get there.
No. I didn't talk about that. I didn't talk about that. I said we are running your personal. If you want to do personal coin selection, I didn't teach it today. If you want to select your own coin, I select coins. I talk about coins that can do short trades in a day and give you profits per day, right?
Auntie, those are the ones I wanted to see, because you went to some page where you looked up where they say start on at such a time, so many margin calls. I don't know
Then
how
you have not been following. Just check up this recording and I watch it again to get a clear picture.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, with that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to come to the end of our morning session. I can't finish all the questions. I've already given Enoch. I don't know whether Enoch is back. I would love to come to the end. Thank you so much for taking decision to be here. Okay. Yes, Enoch. That's okay.
Thank you, sir. My doesn't have that professional option. I only have video.
Yeah, please tap on mine. All right. Tap on mine. On top, you see professional edition and switch it on.
There are questions that are being asked.
Tick any. Tick any. The green one is the right answer.
All right. And another thing.
You see, there are so many questions, right? So tick any. You see, the green one is the right answer.
All right.
Throughout all the 3 questions, and you submit.
All right. And another thing is, do I have to first answer this sync strategy to this one that you have just given us?
What do you want to do?
There was when you said that we can cancel that sync strategy. Do we have this one?
Your network is very bad. Your network is very bad. I can't hear anything.
I was saying we have to first cancel this sync strategy so that we can this one or the strategy that is already.
Yeah, you can continue with your strategy that you are having. It has no issue unless you don't have capital to keep on running. If you don't have no capital, then you can cancel it, put your coins in one shot, and move on with it.
All right, and another thing you have said that you'll be sending in coins, for trade that day. So how can we how can we join the group? Just like that lady, she just doesn't know that you are talking about that you have a WhatsApp or Telegram group. Where will we find for we who don't have the group yet?
Just go to Telegram and search for Team Eagles International. I think I'm going to drop the Telegram group on the group.
All right.
Where you got this link to copy here, I think there I also receive the group. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here. We meet tomorrow. We meet in the evening for the Zoom presentation. I'll be personally there. So let us meet there and listen to the amazing opportunity that Royalq has. Make sure once you have started trading, you have traded today, you have made some profit, let us see your profits over the platforms and let us know whether things are moving right. God bless you, everybody. Thanks for being here and bye. Thank you so much, all leaders. I recognize the presence of Leader Annalyn from Team Royalty, Leader Chucks, David, Don Wizzy, happy to have you. Leader Doris, great, all right, happy to have you. All right, happy to have you, Emerina from South Africa, happy to have you. Happy to have you, my leader Eunice from UK, happy to have you. Okay, Great Angel, happy to have you. Leader Hillary from Masaka, happy to have you. All right, Joseph, why from Namibia, happy to have you. All right, happy to have you, Nitin, okay, from India, happy to have you. Happy to have you, my leader Nothaleta from Botswana. Happy to have you, Leader Ruth from South Africa. Okay, happy to have you, Leader Silva. Happy to have you, Rispa, all the way from Eritrea. Happy to have you. Okay, our great leader, Leader Soso Peter, I think this is to Ghana. If I forget, happy to have you. Oh, my leader, Uju, okay, from Nigeria, happy to have you. Okay, leader Nseroko Frank, I don't know whether from Chotera, but happy to have you. Leader Liz from Kenya, happy to have you this morning. Okay, Leader Judah from, I think, Ghana, happy to have you. Okay, everybody all over the world, it has been a pleasure to have you this morning. God bless you, and bye for now. Oh, Leader Beth, I've recognized you, happy to have you this morning.